Hello! Got some Team Slayer gameplay. I think it's on Assembly. It is on Assembly. The gameplay is a bit old, sorry about that. But it is still playing on the 50. The other team, I think, only had one. I think the sick guy, was their only actual 50. But still, I was on my 50, so it's still got the thrill. Like, are you going to win? Are you going to lose your 50? You've got to win. Got to play competitively. Got to play well. And I was playing with Chaz, which is very rare. We'd play some Team Slayer. We had a few games this night. I think we won a couple. We bumped into my old friend, well, not my old friend, someone who'd been on my list called Strafeness, who's usually playing social, so I was a bit surprised to see him playing Team Slayer, and I wasn't on his list, so I didn't actually know he was online, but it was just good to bump into old familiar names again, as it always is. So yeah, it was fun to play him. We actually lost both games we played against him, so that wasn't great. But still, fun to play Team Slayer, fun to play people you recognise the names of. This is decent work here from Chaz. Like, we were just in party chat, like if you see them muted on the bottom right, we were just in party chat because neither of our team had mics. This is actually, the video is actually live from the game, it's just I wasn't recording myself or party chat, but the video is actually as I saw it. So yeah, playing with Chaz there, managed to get the assassination on sick because we were talking and chatting, and because we play so much doubles we kind of work all right together, although still I'm still really bad at doubles. So yeah, I've been away for a while, as you might have noticed. I was actually away for a week in North Wales just on a walking trip or a mountain climbing trip, and I did take the Xbox, so if you saw me online recently and I wasn't joining your game or I wasn't chatting or I was just AFK, it's because I took the Xbox away with me on holiday. Because it was just me and my friend, because he was his boss's wife owns a hotel that was empty, and they needed someone to sit it. So we went and we just like had a little mini break, walking in some fells. And I took the Xbox because in the afternoons there's not a lot to do, so we just have a couple of drinks and play Halo 3, which was good fun because that's what I like to do. So if I wasn't joining your game or if I wasn't talking, that's just because we were on split screen on a big, like a big laggy plasma TV. So we were just playing social. And I turned notifications off, so I wasn't ignoring anyone on purpose. I just turned notifications off because they get in the way if you're playing split screen. Even though that hotel was in the middle of nowhere, like it was in it was in an even more isolated place than where my family lives, which is where I'm staying at the moment. The internet was still faster than my house, which is stupid, because I mean it's just this Welsh valley with just a couple of houses, not even a pub, just a couple of houses, and it had a faster internet speed than what I have now. Even the cab was full. I guess it must have been closer to the exchange, but it was still a bit ridiculous that this place would have a faster internet than my house. Although, that being said, one night there was a storm and it just kept disconnecting, which was very annoying. Which doesn't really tend to happen where I live, which is nice. It's really slow, but the ping's decent, and it rarely drops. It drops like once a night, maybe. But yeah, the trouble with it being so slow is there've been a load of Humble Bundles recently, which I've bought, which I have purchased. And because I want to play the games, I have to download them. But I'm downloading, for example, I'm downloading a 6.5 gigabyte game, and I set that off yesterday. I had to stop it overnight, but I set it off in the morning yesterday, and it's only done 3.5 gigabytes now. So I'm on about 500 megabytes an hour down, which is really slow if you're downloading massive games, which I am. Which also means, so that means when I'm downloading, I can't play, otherwise it'll be too laggy, and I can't upload, because I can't download and upload at the same time, because that would just kill my connection and it won't upload and it won't download. So it's a bit annoying having slow internet, and that's just why I haven't been producing very much. I've just been waiting for my downloads to finish. I've been playing a load of Morrowind actually, which is a great game. I'm sure most people will know what that is, but it is just a really good Elder Scrolls game. I think it's my favourite Elder Scrolls one that I've played. I played a bunch of Oblivion actually, which I really enjoyed. I didn't really get into Skyrim, I just borrowed that from a friend for about a week and finished the main storyline and didn't really think very much of it. Maybe that's just because I did just do the main storyline, and what I really enjoyed in previous Elder Scrolls is just running around exploring all the caves. And I had this is the first time in Morrowind I've actually done any of the main story, which is a bit crazy because I've been playing that for a while. I'm not actually sure when it was produced. I want to say 2001 because that was when Halo 1 was out, and I played a bunch of those 2 games. Oh, there's one guy leaving. So yeah, the other team starts to quit, which isn't great. That was their best player, though I think he did actually really badly. Maybe his connection was bad in this game. I don't know, but he didn't put up a great showing. And Chaz is just full of assists. He survives pretty well, which is groovy in Team Slayer, especially if you can push at the same time. Like if you can both push, and you've got a guy who can assist and not die, that's great. It's the people like where they don't die but they don't contribute at all to the team. That's the annoying one, because then you're basically just a 3v4, which is annoying. Yeah, it was good fun playing some Team Slayer. I want to get back on soon. I'm just waiting for this download to finish, and then I can play again, which will be nice. In fact, yeah, what's the point of me finishing this download? I probably won't even play it. That's the trouble with Humble Bundles. I get a load of games. It's really cheap, so it's not bad monetarily wise. It's not bad financially, but then I just never play the game after I've waited days for them to download. That's a nice ninja. I'm not actually teabagging there. I was wanting to sell it, although I did happen to be on a body. That was just unfortunate placing. It's just the guy got a nice ninja, which is always exciting. I do like ninjas. I don't know, there's something about them. I always try and go. Well, I try and go for them a bit too often, I think.